Every now and again, something can come along in our lives which can knock us sideways. At times like this, our own mental health and well-being can be something we struggle with. It's also times like this when we may have less time available to do the things we love. However, sometimes it's important to take yourself away for just a brief time to recharge your emotional batteries. So, that was exactly what I was doing today, as I got some much needed mountain therapy as I headed up Harter Fell and High Street. Good morning from a beautiful sunny Lake District once again. I'm going to start the video by saying something I usually say at the end of the video. If you enjoyed today's video, subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate that to help us grow the channel. So I just wanted to get that out of the way at the start. But today I keep saying it's not actually it's me. I'm on my own today, flying solo. Michelle's went over on her ankle a few days ago while we were walking Toby, so she's recovering, but she didn't want to do a long walk today, so I've just come out on my own because just needed a day out. I'll come on to that later, but needed a day out just to get a bit of mountain therapy. So today I'm at Haweswater. You might be able to see it behind me. It's very low actually. It's the last day of April today, so it's quite surprising how low the levels are, because usually at this time of year they'd be quite full. So yeah, at Haweswater, and I'm doing High Street. As you probably know, me and Michelle are working our way through the Wainwrights, so I didn't want to do a new Wainwright today, just wanted to do an old favourite, and I like Haweswater, it's a nice place. So I'm starting by going up Harter Fell. You can just see it up there, that big bulk over the trees, and making my way round up there onto High Street. I think the good thing about this walk is there's a few different routes down off High Street, so it's basically going to be a case of see how I feel and make a decision when I'm up there as to when I head back down. So yeah, it should be a nice walk. Like I said, I do need it today. Need a bit of just need to get away a little bit from everything back at home. I'll come on to that a little bit later maybe. But yeah, just enjoying the day today, enjoying the sunshine. Like I say, it's the last day of April. Forecast to be 23 degrees today, so hopefully a bit cooler on the tops, and there is a slight breeze. So yeah, it should be a nice walk. So I'll bring you back on the way up Harter Fell. So I'm just making my way up, quite steeply actually, up Harter Fell. It's quite a difficult track to start with, but I'm making good time. Just stopped by a little stream, it's lovely here. Lovely views. Just stopped to get the sun cream on. I hate having sun cream on my hands when I walk, especially when I use walking poles, so it's quite nice to stop by a stream so I can put my cream on and wash my hands. So just met two nice guys from the, I think it was National Trust, just doing some work on the fences down there. Obviously two Land Rovers managed to get up here. It's very bumpy track. It'll be interesting driving one of them up here. But yeah, it's good that I'm getting height quite quickly, and there is a nice little breeze cooling me down. So yeah, so carry on. Probably won't be too long till I'm making my way up Harter Fell properly. And yeah, see you on the way up then. So I've made it up to the top of I think it's called Gatesgarth Pass along this track. You can see it's been a nice easy track to follow. It's quite steep though. I'm already about 600 metres, and bearing in mind High Street's only just over 800 metres. Yeah, I've gained quite a lot of height already, so that's good. So it's not too far now, following the track up there, along there, onto Harter Fell. But yeah, it's been a nice walk so far. I haven't seen anybody apart from the two men doing the fences, so it's been nice and quiet. But yeah, it's lovely up here. This track carries on for quite a long way actually, down into a little place called Sadgill, I think it's called, and then joins up to the bigger tracks and hills over the other side, and the other side kind of crosses over half the Lake District, to be honest, this track, so you can go a long way on here. But yeah, I've enjoyed it so far, nice and quiet. There's a nice little breeze, might be just be able to pick it up on the camera actually. but yeah, that's just keeping me cool. So just gonna gain a bit more height, then maybe stop for some lunch and enjoy the sunshine and the views. So I'll see you on the way up. So I just thought I'd stop and do a bit of filming now because the breeze has just dropped. I'm just a bit sheltered. There's a little hill behind me, so because it's quite breezy up here. But you can see the beautiful views there down to Haweswater in the distance, and over to the Pennines. You can't really see them today, it's too hazy, but yeah, lovely views up here. But I just did mention at the start of the video I was up here today just for some therapy, mountain therapy as we like to call it. Just had a difficult few weeks. About 2 weeks ago, my dad got rushed into hospital with chest pains. Turned out to be a little bit of a heart attack, and then he had a little bit of a stroke afterwards. So I won't go into too much detail, but it's been a pretty tough couple of weeks. And they had to take him to Blackpool as well, which is where the heart unit is, which is about an hour away from where we live. So visiting's been difficult. It's a long way over there. And my mum, who also has poor health, has been running her over quite a lot. So it's been a tough few weeks. So yeah, today I just spoke to my mum a few days ago and asked if she'd mind if I just had a day out, and my sister's kind of on call today looking after everything, so yeah, it takes the pressure off me and Michelle for a day or two. But yeah, we've had a lot of help from friends and family, which we really appreciate, but it just kind of puts everything into perspective, and as it drags on through the days and weeks, it gets difficult. So it's just what I needed today, a bit of time just in my own head, just chilling out, enjoying my own company. For I'd like Michelle to be here, to be honest, but it's at the same time it's nice to be on my own just for a change. Yeah, I think I'm very lucky to have Michelle with me. I think a lot of people's videos that I watch, they're just out on their own, so it's I'm lucky that I get to share these things with my wife, and she enjoys it and puts up with me doing these videos as well, because it is quite time consuming, stopping and starting, especially when I'm flying the drone and things. But yeah, so that's why I'm here today, why I'm out just on my own. And it's nice just to get a bit of solitude up here as well. So yeah, good little bit of therapy. Might talk about that a little bit more later on as well, but just going to carry on now. I'm going to find somewhere quiet. Might even stop here actually because it's sheltered, just for some food, then push on to the top of Harter Fell. So see you on the way up there. So I've just got to the top of Harter Fell. It's lovely up here, just on my own. Still not seen a single person apart from those two men building the fences. So yeah, just a nice little summit cairn there with some interesting iron fence poles on top that have been kind of worked into it. But last time we were up here, it's about 18 months ago. Getting attacked by bugs. Yeah, about 18 months ago we actually did a sunrise walk. I think it's the only one we've done for our actual videos. So if you look back in the videos, that's a really nice video to watch. Some beautiful views, watching the sun rise from up here. But we just did Harter Fell on its own on that day. So today you can actually see the route where I'm going. So I'll go back over the cairn over there, then down into, I think it's Nam Bien Pass, something like that. You can probably just see the path there snaking up its way onto High Street. And from High Street carried along to that little pointy bit. See if the camera just over there. That's Kidsty Pike, and kind of following the route back down to Haweswater from there. So yeah, it's beautiful up here though. The wind's just dropped a little bit as well, so just a tiny bit of a breeze, just enough to keep me cool, so it's perfect really. The view is not the best view, to be honest. It's very hazy. You could just about make out some of the Lake District fells, but yeah, they just kind of look like blurry blobs today. So not quite the view we'd usually get from up here, but it's still really pretty. So yeah, enjoying the walk, just what I needed for my headspace as well. So yeah, so it's quite a long way down now, then back up the other side up to High Street, so that'll be quite a pull up there. But yeah, making good time so far. I've only been walking for about an hour and a half, so I'm doing well. So yeah, so I'll push on towards High Street and see you on the way up there. So I've just stopped for a little rest. I'm at the bottom of it's called the Nambien Pass, which is kind of the pass between High Street and Harter Fell, the low point. So I've dropped about 200 metres or so about 250 metres back up to the top of High Street. But it's lovely. It's quite a strong breeze. You might actually be able to hear it. It's just whistling through the stones behind me. The little shelter. It sounds quite good actually. But yeah, it's a nice little place out the wind, this little shelter. It's yeah, handy little place. So this is a good point on the walk, because this is the way that I can go down if I want to. But I'm fine, I'm quite happy to carry on. But last time we did Harter Fell, we came up there, up from, can't remember the name of the town down there. But so that's the way up we came up. And we could also, when we did High Street, we did that a few years ago with some friends actually, before I started making YouTube videos. So we came down that way and then back down that route, back to the car. So this is kind of a good intersection in the route. So yeah, I'll be carrying on now up High Street. It's going to be quite a pull up there, I think, and it's getting warmer now. It's just turned 1 o'clock, so I've been walking for about 2.25 hours. So yeah, just getting a bit warmer, but still enjoying myself. I just actually met 2 people, first people I met on the entire walk, so that was nice to say hello to them. So yeah, probably get a bit busier on High Street because it's more of a popular fell with it being a higher one. So yeah, make way up there, see who's up there, and hope we get some nice filming while we're on the way up there as well. So see you in a bit. So I've just made it onto the top of the what's actually the second Wainwright of the day. I think it's called Markdale Bell. Just a small one on the way up to High Street. I just met a nice man, a few nice people actually on the way up here. It's a lot busier than Harter Fell was. But yeah, the majority of the hiking's done now, the climbing, sorry. You can just see the top of High Street over there. And it's quite just a steady walk up to the summit. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. Last time we were here though, when we did this walk with our friends, all this was covered in the clag, so we couldn't see any views. So it's nice to be up here again, being able to actually see some views. So nice there down to Haweswater in the distance. So yeah, enjoying myself. It has got a bit warmer though, the breeze has dropped a little bit. It's just picked up actually now we're on the top, but coming up there is really hot, so yeah, I struggled a bit, but just gonna have a quick break here, then press on to High Street. So I'll see you on the way up there. So I've just got to the top of High Street, see the trig point behind me there. Just timed it right actually, just quite a few people in front of me and a few people coming up behind me, but just as I got here, they left and the others haven't arrived yet, so I thought I'd do a quick bit of filming before they all arrive. But yeah, it's got really hot though, the wind's completely dropped, hardly anything now, so it's really warm, but nice views though. It seems to have cleared a bit, the haze, so Got some nice views over there into the Lake District. I just walk over actually for a bit of a look. So yeah, enjoyed it. It's about 2 o'clock, so pretty good time actually. So I'm going to go a bit further and see how I get on. And yeah, but like I said, beautiful up here, lovely views. Just what I needed today, a bit of a, like I said, mountain therapy. People talk about therapy a lot these days, but sometimes I think all you really need is just to get out into the open spaces, into the wilds. It does you so much good. You know, it doesn't cure things obviously, but just makes you feel that little bit better. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it so far today. So yeah, carry on, just have a quick drink up here, admire the view for a bit. It's beautiful over here, really spectacular. So yeah, admire the view and then carry on before the crowds of people all arrive. So just a handy little tip for you if you're doing this walk: when you get to a trig point, if you just carry on along the main summit, you don't really see much, but if you just take the little path to the left where the trig is, come down that path there, then you join onto this path which goes to the same place, but the views open up and you get a bit close to the edge. You can see the town down there, all the views of the hills, whereas if you're on the main path on top you don't really see anything. So it's only a short diversion, so yeah, well worth doing. So yeah, just a little tip if you're doing this walk, just make it a bit more enjoyable while you're up here. So yeah, carry on now and see you on the way down. Met a lot of friendly sheep today. They're a bit different when we haven't got Toby the dog with us. They're not quite as eager to get out of the way. So yeah, just following this old little couple now. Have some nice views where they live. Everybody wave on the way past. There they go. Just looking at some of the views, High Street's got a bit of a reputation for being a bit of a boring hill, and to be honest the top is quite flat and boring, but some beautiful crags and things and ridges going up to it, so it's yeah, it is quite a spectacular hill in the right conditions. So just on my way now to Kidsty Pike, I can just see it, not quite from where I am, but I could a minute ago and there was about 20 people stood on top, so hopefully they'll have cleared out by the time I get there. But yeah, probably only about 10-15 minutes till I'm on top of that one, and then I'll be heading back down, so see you on the way. So I'm just flagging a bit now, to be honest. I've just come up that last slope, and I think the heat started to get to me a little bit because the breeze has really died down, so it's got really warm. At 2 as well, so the hottest part of the day. But I just thought it's worth mentioning where I am now. Just you can see the path there going up to Kidsty Pike, the little point in the distance, but just over to the left, only about 100 yards away, is Rampskill Head, which is another Wainwright summit, so that's an easy one to do. And I've also passed another one called the Knot, which we did last time we were up here doing High Street, and that's only half a mile out of the way. So it's, yeah, the fact that that one over there, Kidsty Pike, is another Wainwright, so there's 3 Wainwrights here all within a mile of each other without much ascent and descent, so it's a good route if you're just trying to bag Wainwrights for the day. I'd say this, you can easily do 5, and with Harter Fell on top as well you can easily do 6, so it's, yeah, a good route for getting the Wainwrights in. But that's not what I'm here for today, just out enjoying the sunshine and a bit of relaxation. So yeah, enjoying myself, just getting a bit tired, so I'll probably have a break in a bit. There's still quite a few people on Kidsty Pike, so hopefully by the time I'm up there they'll have all gone. So I've just come down off Kidsty Pike, I'll be able to see it there behind me. Just 2 people on top. They're actually 2 nice girls that I was just nighting to. There's quite a few people up there actually. Met a nice man who was doing a walk with his dog and 3 other lads, and then them 2 girls were left over, so I got nighting to them. They've come over from Hell and they're doing the first part of the coast to coast. They're doing the nice bit of the coast to coast, the Lake District bit. They're telling me they're staying in the hotel on Haweswater tonight, which is a hotel me and Michelle have driven past a few times, and I said, oh, that looks like an interesting hotel, so it'd be interesting to know how they get on actually. So yes, that was nice. I didn't want to do any filming up there though, because there was quite a few people around, and there was a shame really, because it's quite spectacular up there, probably the nicest summit of the day. But yeah, the views on the way down now are really pretty, just following the ridge down. This is the way we came up last time we did this route around High Street, so it's nice to have done the route in reverse. I don't think I mentioned that actually today, doing it in reverse. You kind of see all the views backwards, so it's almost like you're doing a different hill. Everything looks a little bit different. Plus, I think I did mention last time we were up here, the cloud was down, so you couldn't really see anything, so it's yeah, nice to see the views today. So I'm getting a bit tired now though, so it's just a nice steady walk down, I think, nothing too difficult, and then following the Haweswater back to the car, so probably take me about an hour or so from here. So yeah, I'll see you on the way down, no doubt. So I've just, I'm not far off being back down now to the to Haweswater. Then it's about half a mile walk around the side of the lake, but it's quite difficult coming down here. It's really steep. The bit we've just come down, I've just come down, quite a bit of scrambling to do. I think we have come up this way in the past, and it wasn't too difficult going up, but coming down it's always different, isn't it? So yeah, a bit of scrambling to do. I've just met two ladies as well, and they weren't happy. They were really struggling a little bit. So anyway, I've done the hard bit now. Just a little bit of steep grass to go down, which is hitting my knees if I'm honest, but yeah, then a fairly straightforward walk, which I've done quite a few times actually, just back to the car park. So I'm still sat in the same place, but just met two lovely ladies who were quite entertaining. The ones I passed earlier actually, who were struggling coming down, they're just down there actually, but they just stopped on the way past to talk to me, and they're doing the coast to coast, like those other two girls I met up at the top, but these ones are going a bit further, going to Bampton tonight. I just had a look on the map, it's still about 8 miles away. I think they were hoping for a lift off me. One of them was a bit cheeky, but the other one said, no, we can't have a lift, we've got to walk. So yeah, so they're going along this side of the lake, along Haweswater, which is quite a nice walk. I've never done that actually, so it's quite nice, but yeah, but they were already struggling, so they've got a long way to go, so I think they'll be exhausted by the time they get there, but hopefully they'll get there safely, and I'm sure they'll enjoy the walk. So yeah, just going to carry on now and make my way down. So I'm just almost back to the car, just see it there over there, little car park. It's just about 10 minutes away, so I thought I'd end the video here, but it's been a really nice walk, but just seen something quite entertaining. There was a man running along what would have been the reservoir where it's dried up, but he was proper going for it, sprinting along and kind of hurdling the little bits of water. I'm like, what's he doing? And then I heard a whirring noise and realised there was a drone following him. So he's obviously got one of these drones that's got the follow me technology on it. So it was quite funny watching him, but he was really going for it, proper sprinting. So yeah, I don't know what he was up to, but anyway, that was interesting to see. I think maybe my next drone will hopefully have that on it when I get one in the future, so that'll be good. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching the video if you've made it all the way through. It's been a long walk. I just had a look, it's about 10 miles, so it's been a good long stretch of the legs. And it's so hot now, the wind's died down, and it's, you know, mid-20s, so it's, yeah, I've had enough, to be honest. I'm struggling a bit. I've run out of water as well. I've got some more in the car, so that's alright, but yeah, I'm ready for getting back to the car and relaxing a bit. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. Do really appreciate it. If you'd like to like the video, leave us a comment if you'd like to as well. And most of all, if you subscribe to the channel, that'd be fantastic. So thanks for watching. Next time we'll be out again. No doubt Michelle will be with me again next time, and little Toby. So all three of us will be out again, and hopefully be there for our next adventure.